Hey everyone, welcome. It feels so good to connect with my YouTube fam. Feels like forever since I've uploaded a video, but the truth is I've been working really hard on the business obviously, but also on our sister channel, which is hopefully going live in the new year. So watch this space, stay tuned. And I've also been working on readings for you guys for each sign on what to expect in the next 3 months. Hopefully they'll be up in the next couple of weeks. All right, today we'll be doing a pick a number reading. So go with what resonates and skip to your portion or number of the reading. I'll timestamp and that will be in the description box below for you. And yeah, everything you guys need to know about me, about Soul Embers, booking a reading or a coaching session can be found on our website. Links are also in the description box, so check it out. Lots of goodies on the website. So let's get to shuffling and channeling some positive vibrations for the week ahead, guys. All right. Okay, let's have a look and see. I just want to get some energy flowing through the cards. All right, let's see. What have we got? Who am I connecting with today? What is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to know? Let's start off with a number and have a look and see. What number are you guys vibrating at? Number 1. We've got number 1. Vibrations of the number 1. Independence, self-sufficiency, originality, free-spirited, creativity, okay, what else have we got? Do we have another 2 numbers? Let's go with another 2. Okay, number 8, beautiful, and number 3. I like this. So we've got number 8, dependability, power, patience, good fortune. I mean, what else have we got with the number 8? Ambition, good judgment, great for business ventures, a manifestation of wealth and abundance. This is, you know, a lucky number, success, inner wisdom, discipline. And then we've got the number 3. So the vibration of the number 3 is all about the spiritual plane, self-expression through creativity, manifestation. It's about, I guess it's about recentering, I'd say assessing, connecting with your higher self, or connecting with the spiritual realm to recenter and figure out where it is that you need to go. What direction are you being pointed in, let's say. Perhaps you're feeling that with the number 3 that you've kind of lost your way, you've lost a bit of motivation, you might not, you know, you might be lacking inspiration, all that kind of stuff, or you've been in a situation where things aren't going in the direction that you would want them to. So it's about, you know, directing all the energy inward. The number 8 though is all about having done all this work and reaping the rewards. The number 1 is about new beginnings, taking risks. It is also, you're probably being really pushed to do this, right? So let's start off with the number 1. For the rest of you, skip ahead. And let's have a look and see, what have I got for those of you that have selected the number 1? What's Spirit's message? Enter fully into the relationships that you value. Let yourself be wholly present. All right, guys. I feel those of you that I'm connecting with, whether it be in your love life or it be in career, friendships, whatever it is, this is a new chapter. Strong new chapter type of energy here that I'm getting. About entering into enter fully into the relationships that you value. So really paying attention to the characteristics, the values, or let's say I'd say the values that you admire in other people, that you admire in a particular person. I feel those of you that I'm connecting with may have come out of a situation where you were either in a friendship, a relationship or relationships, or even in a career being misadvertised, let's say, or that they weren't really aligning with your values, or if it was friendships, that there were certain behaviors that you found really, really difficult to morally to support. Perhaps I feel that to a degree, I feel there was an element of being undervalued here. Overall, there is this energy of being undervalued, and then that's because you weren't aligning with the people that you were connecting with. I also feel that if it comes to romantic relationships, that you may have been in a situation where you weren't able to put your best foot forward. There was some kind of block that wasn't allowing you to fully be present in the moment. The people that you were connecting with were not fully present. Really difficult for you to make those emotional connections and have that feeling of belonging. So let's break this down and let's have a look and see. That's perhaps how you were feeling. Some of those things, maybe all of those things. This element of feeling the desire for a deeper connection is very strong, and it's not just in romantic relationships. It is overall just those making real type of friendships that feed your soul, engaging in experiences that replenish and revive you, rather than doing the same thing over and over again, and not feeling like you're gaining much out of those experiences with these people. Engaging in relationships, I feel there is someone here, for whoever this message is going to connect with, that you really admire them when it's romantic. So you really admire them and you really want to explore that. Uninhibited, right? But there's something that could be potentially closed, that could be closed off to. And I feel it's because you're turning a new leaf, you're entering a new chapter. You really want to take this leap of faith. You really want to approach this with you want to go into this with a fresh new approach, and free yourself of any pain or any habits or any mindsets that that hold you back due to past experiences, right? So let's break this down and get a better idea of what this is about for those of you that have chosen the number 1. Okay, I'm going to take this card. Oh, perfect. Number 5. So this is a major time of shifting for you. Okay, this is not something that you could have avoided if you tried. I feel that you have come full circle and you are turning a new leaf and you are ready. I'm feeling a strong sense of inspiration. I'm feeling a strong sense of just not wanting to give up, that there are great opportunities out there for you, whether it be with work, whether it be with your own personal purpose, let's say, whether it be in relationships. You are determined to stay positive and you're determined to, rise above I guess, any pessimism. So I absolutely love this for you guys. And the thing that I'm getting here is, teach. I feel you've really, well, obviously you've really learnt your lesson. Some of you may be connecting with a Taurus. Some of you may have strong Taurus in your chart. I also feel that you really want to come together with someone and come from a place of love, of kindness, of acceptance, and you just want peace. You just want peace. You want to speak from your heart the truth of what drives you. You don't want to feel that you have to hold back. You don't want any petty arguments as a result of somebody else's insecurities or somebody else's, I guess, their own traumas that they're dealing with, which they keep you kind of at arm's length. You're just looking for peace. You're looking for people that you align with. You're looking for that nurturing type of energy exchange with the person or the people that moving forward. I really do feel that even if this does have to do with a romantic relationship, the shift that you're about to go through runs a lot deeper. I'm getting here that you may be changing your social circles as well, right? You have a gift here. You have, I guess, gained wisdom. You've experienced something that has really, it's really shifted your vibration. It's really leveled you up. And I feel that a lot of people can learn from this experience. So wherever you can, wherever you can enhance other people's lives by inspiring them through your story, I would recommend you do that openly. People will get a lot of, I guess, not satisfaction. What's the word that I'm looking for? They will gain a lot of hope through your story. They will see things from a different perspective. They will feel that they're not alone. And I feel that this law of giving through your experiences to others is really going to open these gates to this new beginning for you receiving. So this is a gift that you've been given. You have been through what you've been through so that you can learn this lesson and help others on their journey. So don't hold back, guys. Wherever you feel that you can, I guess, enhance somebody else's life through sharing your experience is going to allow that deeper connection, is going to allow that you to align with others. Yes, the connection will be initially made from a place of, mutual pain or experience, but I feel that together you're going to build a strong tribe where you're all looking towards self-improvement. Okay, and if it comes to a romantic relationship, I also feel the same applies. I feel that you will align with someone that is equally invested in improving themselves, that is going to be inspired by your story, by your discipline, by your strength, that they are going to be in awe with you, that they are going to want to take that leap, they are going to want to enter fully into the relationship. They value what you bring to the table. And this is the thing, you will receive exactly what you put in. That's a strong message that I'm getting for you here. Approach, there is a message that I'm getting for you also. You may feel a little bit uncomfortable. This is a new period where there is the unknown, and so it makes it really difficult for you to exercise damage control, let's say. It's easy to slip into patterns where you feel you know what the outcome's going to be, and you can, exercise that damage control by managing the risks involved. This is a time where you're willing to, work beyond that and try different approaches. And what I'm getting for you is that the best approach when it comes to this particular situation, and those of you that this reading resonates with, you will know exactly what the situation is. The best approach is it's a softer approach. It's not one of those dogmatic, no, this isn't going to work. This is the only way to do it. This is the only way I can get through this. I've been through this and I'm not going to do this and that. That is going to cause a boundary, a block. It's going to block your blessings. Okay, so you're looking for a deep emotional connection or a sense of belonging, and that's going to happen through open discussion. So be careful about your approach. That's the message that I'm getting for you. So I'm going to break it down a little bit more before I close this off. And guys, I'm feeling good stuff for you in the week ahead. I really am. Something's about to really take off. Like the doors are definitely opening. If you've been feeling like nothing's been happening in the weeks, in the weeks leading up to this one, and you've been getting frustrated and irritated, or you've been feeling like no matter where you turn, you're not finding a sense of satisfaction, you're moving out of that space. Okay, so this new chapter is setting you right on the path of fulfillment. So if this has to do with career, I have a very positive sign here. Message, be really open-minded going into this. If you have any inhibitions or any reservations about this, maybe have a look and see. Try and look at this situation from an objective point of view, because you might find that this is a matter of your perception. Give this a go. Let it unfold. That's a message that I'm getting for you. I also feel that if it has to do with any other part of your life, generally speaking, there is an element here, guys, where you have in the past really invested and nurtured and given of yourself wholeheartedly. This is an energy of really wanting things to flourish, to manifest, whomever you've connected with, you've been given, let's say, an opportunity, and we'll call this opportunity seeds of opportunities, right? And you have taken those seeds and you've really invested in nurturing them and helping them grow. What I'm feeling here, though, is that there was this element of overcompensating, of really wanting the best outcome, and as a result, not allowing the relationships or the situation enough space so it can develop its own identity. You were creating an identity for it, which in turn suffocated or in turn caused the parties involved to not be able to be as invested. So if you found yourself previously saying, what are you bringing to the table? I do all this work and I just feel like, people or this person wasn't contributing equally. There is a reminder here that, you were very, there is this energy of being very forceful in your approach. So lean back and allow yourself to receive, guys. This is a time for you to receive. Enter fully into the relationships that you value. In perhaps you are that when I mentioned earlier there's something that's holding you back, perhaps there's an aspect of yourself that feels that you've given too much in the past, and so now you're withholding intimacy. Maybe you're withholding affection. Maybe you're withholding your truth, okay, and you're keeping your distance, when in actual fact all you want to do is bring this together. So the message that I'm getting for you is that continue to speak your truth. However, allow others to show you where they stand. If they tell you where they stand and then you take action based on what they tell you, this still doesn't allow them the time to show you. There needs to be some space for them to lean into this so that you can both come together. Okay, so that's the message that I'm getting for you guys. Comment below if this resonates. Does this sound like your story? What are your thoughts? I want to know. I love reading your comments. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye. All right, number 8. What have we got here? What are you manifesting? What is coming your way? I'm feeling that, you know, you've just kind of been working behind the scenes. You may have felt lost for some time, and now things are too many cards, guys. Now things are kind of starting to come to the surface, starting to manifest into your physical realm. So let's have a look and see, what is it that you're manifesting? I just need one card for the number 8s, please. What is this about? Gratitude is the most powerful remedy against self-pity and irritation. Take every chance to say thank you. Okay, number 8s. This is the message that I'm getting for you. Perhaps take some time to look back and think of how far you have actually come. What has shifted in your life? And you may not see this in your physical realm, but there are some great shifts that have taken place as far as your spiritual and personal development go. As far as you reconnecting with what matters most to you, reconnecting with what your true values are, defining your standards and making decisions with conviction based on what your beliefs are and what it is that you want. What I'm getting for you here is that you have spent, there was a time where you were kind of, on that fence. You weren't quite sure, and so you were getting a lot of that inconsistency in your life. You were experiencing a lot of flakiness, and I feel it's because the lines were blurred internally for you. And so you were creating a kind of reality that was equally, you know, nothing was in, nobody or nothing that you were a part of was 100% invested. I feel that there was an aspect of you that needed to be healed. I feel there was parts of, like an aspect of you that needed to be healed. And perhaps you weren't ready at that time to do the work and put the energy into really exploring that. I also get that you may have just, like, every time you really wanted to unpack what's going on, you would kind of shut down. You've come so far since then, though. That is the message that I'm getting for you. Now is the time in the week ahead for you to reflect on how far you've actually come and what were the contributing factors to you being able to, you know, find your way back to yourself, find your way back to what matters most. If you have been trying to bring something into fruition and you're finding there's been a lot of resistance, perhaps the key to receiving is linked to the gratitude that you feel, exercising gratitude, and also giving from a place of gratitude, not from a place of responsibility, and not as a knee-jerk reaction, let's say. So in the week to come, take some time to really think about how far you've come. What are you grateful for? Like, it could be just those little things that have really shifted within you that you're grateful for. And that could have something to do with you have more peace of mind. You feel that whilst whilst you've defined your standards, maybe the opportunities don't seem to come as much as they used to, but that's because you are aligning with only those that measure up to those standards that you're defining. You're stepping into this frequency now, right? And why are you grateful for that? What has that brought you inside of yourself emotionally, spiritually? What have you gained from that? So rather than focusing on what you haven't been able to achieve, rather than focusing on what hasn't come yet, and all the energy you've put into whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, think about the changes that have happened inside of you. And what will happen is, as you go through that process, there would have been others in this journey that have triggered inspiration within you, that have supported you in one way or another. Express your gratitude for those aspects that they've brought to your life that allow you to step into the true essence of who you are. And as you do that, that law of giving, that law of exercising gratitude will also activate your ability to start receiving. It will create space. So you are giving, so you are creating space within yourself through giving to others from a place of gratitude. And with that space that you're now creating, and with that positive attitude, you are leveling up your vibration. You are stepping into your frequency. You're creating that space, allowing yourself to receive the same type of energy in return. So paying attention to what that self-talk is key in the week ahead. You have to remember right now, luck is on your side. You are a manifesting machine. You have done the work. Okay, you have, you have definitely earned this. Wisdom is on your side. Experience is on your side. You have exercised discipline, you have become stronger. You have exercised patience. You have maintained your ambition. You have made sacrifices based on your better judgment. Okay, and you feel that despite all this, what have you got to show? Well, it's not about what you have to see. It's about what you have, the internal workings of it all. Okay, so that's what this week is about. Let's break this down though, guys, and get a clearer message for you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this. Unity and duality. Okay, this is gorgeous. Is it love that you're wanting? Is it balance that you're wanting? Is it being understood, being seen? Really, I guess, connecting with someone on that deep emotional level. This is what's coming to you. This is the opportunity that lies ahead. Okay, this is a major shift in your life. Really am feeling that, with this approach comes a time of harmony and comes a time of confidence. There is this new emotional freedom within you. that allows you that will allow you, I guess, to enjoy love, to see beauty, to believe that perfection is within imperfections, rather than, hyper focusing on all the things that are wrong. Okay, so removing yourself from that vibration, this is what you're stepping into. Gratitude is the most powerful remedy against self-pity and irritation about all the things that are not there, rather than looking at those imperfections that would have previously irritated you, and feeling endeared by the fact and grateful for the fact that, people bring so many different qualities to the table. I feel that you are a lot more patient with this right now. And I think it has a lot to do with that self-reflection on understanding that, you yourself are on a journey of improving those areas that irritated you about yourself, the things that you saw as imperfections, that you now are so much more loving and caring and endearing towards. And as you exercise that aspect of self-love, you are going to attract that same type of energy, and you're going to feel that same type of patience and endearment towards others around you. So this is absolutely gorgeous. Great time for friendship, a great time for love, a great time for manifesting a more positive future. Another message that I'm getting for you guys is that this is about unconditional love. The number 6 is about that unconditional love and selflessness, gratefulness, simplicity, faith, honesty. I feel that an element of being humble and, releasing the ego has really come into play here. Releasing the ego. Gratitude is a big message that I'm getting here for you. Another thing that I'm getting here is that if you've not been able to connect with a particular someone, there is this week that's coming, there is this great energy of enlightenment that comes with it. I feel that you're about to let go of the big stuff and really exercise presence and enjoy the moment, and it is going to really shift the dynamics here. Really beautiful, guys. So let's break this down a little bit more and let's have a look and see what the final messages are for you. Let it go is what I'm getting. One more. Have you got your eye on someone? Is there a relationship that you really want to kick off? Is there a love that you are, wanting to experience? It's coming, guys. It's definitely coming. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Lover's card. We've got soulmate energy here. Okay, and here's the thing that I get always when I'm not doing a love reading, because this isn't specifically a love reading, but with the number 6, I get this unity, inner peace, and inner duality. And that is what you are stepping into. You are then letting go of all those things that were blocking your blessings. Ace of Cups, unconditional love. Vibration of the number 6, unconditional love. Self-acceptance, healing, letting go, releasing, choosing your battles, being at peace with the pace of the journey. Allowing yourself to be guided intuitively, allowing yourself to surrender to the process. All of this is what's to come. And there is something that you still feel that you're holding on to, but I feel that there's an offer that's about to come in, and it's going to be something that is potentially quite small. You know, there is an idea that's been planted here. There is a possibility. There is something that it has the promise of turning into, you know, something quite substantial. And it might not seem like much, but with that offer, that idea that's going to give you a new perception, that's going to allow you to see the possibility, I feel you're just going to let all this go. All this burden that you're carrying, you're going to let it go. You're going to surrender to it. You're going to close out a cycle where you were holding on to, I guess, past pain or trauma from past experiences. You're going to see that the hard work that you've put in has actually aligned you with something what could be very, very beautiful, and you're going to embrace it. The week ahead, look out for this opportunity. Look out for that offer, the person, you know, romantically, professionally, whichever aspect of your life. Look out for the offer that makes you think about that the possibilities are endless, that you see a new path unfolding. It is the beginning, because that is the beginning, if you choose to follow that path, of something truly extraordinary, guys. So I love this for you. Comment below, does this resonate? Is this happening? Let me know. I love reading your comments, guys. Have a great week. Bye. Okay, number 3. What messages do we have for those of you that chose the number 3? What are you searching for? What is it that's going on? What is it that you're finding difficult to communicate, to identify with, to create, let's say? These are all messages that I'm getting. Don't leave yourself out when thinking about love. Love joins you to others. It also joins you to the deepest parts of yourself. Oofed. Okay, here is what I'm getting for you guys. When you think about manifesting the kind of love that you want in your life, the kind of relationships, friendships that you want in your life, the kind of appreciation, acknowledgement, energy exchange that you're looking for, I feel that you leave out how you can reciprocate in those. And that's really important. So you might be thinking about what it feels like to receive. But this week that's coming up, I'm getting a really strong message for you to focus on how would you show up if you had this opportunity. This is about stepping into that vibration. This is about stepping into and living the experience that you are wanting to create as if it's already here. This is about you thinking about the details, engaging all your senses. If you were with somebody that you felt some sort of way with, how would they feel? What would they smell like? What would you wear? How would you wear your hair? How would you go about reciprocating feelings? How would you go about reciprocating intimacy? How would that allow for a deeper emotional connection? So these are very specific types of, that's really digging deep and thinking about the character that you want to step into, because that will be the reflection of the character that you want to attract and that you're trying to attract. And the only way you can do that, or the only way you can further, I guess, you can further deepen an existing relationship, is by being the person that you want to date. So this week, try something a little bit different, guys. Try being that person that you want to date. Try being the person that you are wanting to attract as if they're already here. When you get up and you get ready to go about your day, imagine that you are going to cross their path at any given moment. And what would you like? How would you represent yourself in that case? Are you representing yourself in that way at the moment? If not, what do you need to do to get to that? So this is about a lot of inner reflection. This is about really seeing yourself through the eyes of the receiver. And the receiver is seeing you based on what you're giving, the vibration you're giving off, and your behaviors. So step into those behaviors, right? So the number 3 is all about that spiritual plane. It's about that self-expression, getting really creative right now. I feel that you have a really healthy imagination right now that is allowing you to really explore this and really kind of get lost in those feelings. Go with that. Another thing you guys need to know is that number 3 is a sacred number. It's made up of 3 separate parts which represent a trinity or make a triangle, the holy triangle. So this is about you, the different aspects of yourself coming together so that they can then move harmoniously and unified, so you can then manifest and create who you are on the inside, who you are from the inside out, and bring that kind of relationship into fruition. So I'll just read this again. Don't leave yourself out when thinking about love. Love joins you to others. It also joins you to the deepest parts of yourself. And practicing what we've just spoken about is definitely going to first join you with yourself, which will then join you with others, right? So I hope that kind of makes sense. But let's break this baby down and see what it is exactly are you trying to bring together. Let's see. Simply love. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely loving this. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. In the traditional tarot deck, this is the 6 of Cups. This is about a spiritual and emotional connection. This is about a deep and meaningful soul recognition. There is just this element of this connection taking you back to a time where things weren't so difficult, where love flowed freely from within you, where, experience hadn't jaded you, hurt you, or caused you to hold back. I also feel like this person or this connection that's coming your way, if it hasn't already arrived, is going to offer you a gift that is going to be far more emotionally it's going to hold a lot more value emotionally than what it is physically. I feel that there is going to be some sort of an action that's going to be taken on someone's behalf that is really going to warm your heart and your soul. So I absolutely love this for you. I'm just meditating on the energy of the card for you. There is this longing, guys, right? Ooh, what happened there? Sorry, I just dropped my... Give me 1 second, please. Oh. There is this kind of longing to really connect with this person. Perhaps there was a time where you felt deeply connected and you're reflecting on that and you want to make your way back to those feelings. You feel that you've disconnected from those feelings that were once within yourself. So this week is a great opportunity for you to start making your way back to those. If the memory of those feelings is linked to a person that has caused you pain or that has caused you trauma, which is what is blocking you from really connecting with those feelings, because you're associating the feelings perhaps with a person, perhaps in the week to come. Try and focus on those feelings and not the person and the results that situation manifested, because those feelings are very much alive within you still. And reconnecting with those is a great way of not leaving yourself out when you think of love. So I feel the week ahead is a time of really embracing, remembering, seeing love through a different lens. Seeing love through the lens of the receiver, and then thinking to yourself how you are representing today, right? Pardon me. There is another message that I'm getting for you here. If something feels really familiar about a certain situation that's going to arise or has arisen already, Spirit is asking for you to take that trip down memory lane. There is something there that is linked to your future. There was something that happened, and it will make sense why it happened now because it's linked to the present. Everything will make sense and you will be in awe of how the universe works. Really spiritual time, guys. This is freaking fantastic. If this resonates, guys, comment below. I'd love to know who this reading is for. You've been holding on, you've been holding back, you have surrendered. You've been protecting your heart. You've been fighting it, fighting off. What exactly have you been fighting off? What exactly have you been keeping out? What exactly have you been protecting yourself from? Because whatever it is that you are standing at the front door protecting is also, don't forget, keeping you blocked out. It's keeping you out in the cold. Okay, so this is a time for you to, lay down those proverbial or those imaginary weapons, turn around and reconnect with that. Think about, what is it, that you have voluntarily pressed pause on. You've been waiting for this spiritual enlightenment. It is coming, guys. Whatever it is that you've decided that, you know what, I'm not going to take any action. I'm going to surrender. I'm going to wait for a sign and a signal from the divine. When the time comes, when it's my time, I will know it. It is coming, it is here. And I feel that it comes in the form of some kind of a message. I feel that it comes in the form of some kind of communication. You are going to read something and it is just going to click into place. There is a sign for you. There is a sign for you. And I truly believe there's a gift that's coming your way. Something new. There is an opportunity that's really going to kind of grab your attention here. Whatever that looks like, go with it. Go with that. Continue to follow that. See where that takes you. All right, guys, I hope that is helpful. Like I said, comment below. Let me know. I'm really intrigued by this. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye.